Welcome back to Brian TV. Brian the Observer here. Today, we're going to talk about, we're going to read The Secret Covenant. And I'm sure some of you are familiar with the Protocols of Zion. Well, here's this document that was leaked um, along the same lines of that sort of thing. However, the author is unknown, and it could be 100% made up, or it could be some sort of, you know, true fiction with truth hidden in. It could be some well-meaning individual, or it could be legitimate. So we're gonna read this. We're gonna read this. Let me pull it up here for everybody to see. It says that the author of The Secret Covenant is unknown. Questions as to the origin of the Secret Covenant have been debated, and as it seems, most have even dismissed it as a work of complete fiction. But to those who have obtained a deep understanding of things, when presented with facts, can't deny and ignore the validity of this demonic manifesto. The Secret Covenant was leaked out on bankadex.com June 21st, 2002. The piece came in through one of the Bankadex forums, with the author left leaving an unusable email address. This was back when fake email addresses and generators were not quite a thing. So, anyways, we're going to read through here. The Secret Covenant. An illusion, it will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We will create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time, so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the Absolute. Will work together always, and will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespan short, their minds weak, while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what is happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed in poison everywhere they turn. Soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. These poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths, and they will destroy their minds and reproductive systems. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good, with fun images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effect. When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them it is for their help. We will start early on, when their minds are young. We will target their children and what children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their minds and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases, for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will grow depressed, slow, obese, and when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention towards money and material goods, so that they may never connect with their innermost self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games, so that they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish their governments and establish opposites within. We will we will own both sides. We will also hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us, and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be pure always, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will guide them kindly and let them think they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits us best. We will make up we will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally and anger as our friend. The hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflicts we emerge as their rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors. For as long as we see fit, we will benefit greatly from this. For they will not see us. For they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and deaths. We shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. We will always hide the divine truth from them, that we are all one. This they must never know. They must never know that color is an illusion. They must always think they are not equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will take over their land, resources, and wealth to exercise total control over them. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. When they shall band together, we shall accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we shall crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. We will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not of us. The recruits will be called initiates, and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of passage of higher realms. Members of these groups will think they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn of this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel in the stars. They will never reach the higher realms, for killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh, yes, so grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality will have created for them will own them. This reality will be their prison. They will live in self-destruction. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of denomination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs. Their beliefs will be established from time immemorial. But if they ever find out they are equal, we shall perish then. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done, for if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. This is the secret covenant by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans. The covenant is sealed by blood, our blood, we, the ones who from heaven to earth came. This covenant must never ever be known to exist. It must never ever be written, spoken of. If it is, the consciousness will release the fury of the prime creator upon us, and we shall be cast into the depths from which we came and remain there until the end of time, infinity itself. Okay, so that was the secret covenant, and so a couple things to point out. By writing this down, it kind of contradicts what it says, that it would never be written down or spoken of. The other thing is, this showed up in a forum in 2002 in English. Not that they can't use English, but why use English? They are ancient beings. They could use whatever language they want, right? They could use Latin. They could use Aramaic. They could use very, very cryptic languages. But it could be like I suggested, a well-meaning individual who, and you read this and a lot of things click, but at the same time, it's like, I think it was a warning of someone who probably was high up in the Freemasons or the Illuminati or something, and that's not and believe it or not, this is not the first time I've heard of fallen angels kind of pulling the strings of things. Um, there's a website, Whale. There's a few other places where you could find similar things, and a lot of them pointing out that they kind of resemble the Dracos, the reptilians. The fallen angels, they start out looking like the Norse, and then as time goes on, since they've fallen, they kind of lose that angelic glory, and so they start looking, demonic and dragon-like. Um, and that's from other stories, other people. Um, so, anyways, that's just tell me what you think of this. Is this real? Is this just someone trying to warn people? Is this someone that that has come in contact with these entities? And I've heard things from people like Schneblin and John Todd and a few others similar to this kind of aspect, that it is the fallen angels or Satan himself, in control of the Illuminati, um, and kind of pulling the strings. And it makes sense, but you really don't have to dive all into that. If you read the book of Revelation, you read the Bible, it's like, you know, it saves you a lot of time. But yeah, I mean, we see it, you know. Problem, reaction, solution. It's the Hegelian dialectic. It happens over and over and over and over again. You cause a problem, government steps in with a solution. Yet it was the government that caused the problem. See how that works? Anyways, tell me what you think about this. I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good day. Bye bye.